What's up, gang? Case here with our in-gym strength work for Friday, November 20th. Deload week, testing out new strength movements for our next cycle. We're going to be working on some more gymnastics, some handstand progressions over the next few weeks, as well as some toe-to-bar progressions. Handstands today are going to be a 20-second pike hold. First option on these pike holds, if you're not ready to get up on this box, is actually going to be 4 nice and strict inchworms, keeping arms stiff, giving me your best plank push-up in the bottom, and then folding over as much as you can as you walk in, because that's going to help you mimic that upside down position in the handstand. If you're ready to come up to the box, first option is going to be knees on the box. And if you go with this route, go a little bit higher on your box, and that's going to help get your hips up in the air. You'll see why that's important here in a moment. Get those knees firmly planted so they don't slide. Hands should be right beneath the shoulders. Just glue those feet together and point your toes. Don't let those feet lay down. We're going to walk hands back, pushing hips up, keeping those hands right beneath the shoulders, spreading the fingers wide. And then we get here, push those hips towards the ceiling. And then also think about your hips being your center of gravity. So you want that center of gravity to be right over top of your hands. Eventually, we'll get to where we're looking down between our thumbs, but we're going to start this week looking back at the box, and that'll help us keep a little bit straighter spine. Last option on that would be toes on box. If you go toes on box, I'm going to recommend about knee height for your box height. You've got a different lever point, so you'll still be able to get hips high. So think about getting those hands underneath the hips, looking back at that box, pressing through the ground so that those arms and shoulders are engaged, getting those hips over top of those hands. We'll hold for 20 seconds and then rest. Movement number 2 today is a core complex. It's 3 core swings, 3 kipping knee to chest, and then 3 toe to bar. And you'll actually do 2 sets of that each time that you come to that movement. So you'll do one, rest for 15, 20 seconds, and then do it again. Let's talk about those hollow body principles also hanging from that bar. I want to see thumb around the bar, and if you can, take your thumb and put it just over top of those first 2 fingers. It's kind of like doing hook grip, but hanging from the bar. Hands just outside the shoulders, nice full grip. This is the next big point. Toes stay glued together, pointed down the whole time. From there, we're going to snap back and forth, reaching for the ground behind us, not letting those knees bend. So when you're in that backwards C, you shouldn't have that knee bent. You should have toes together, pointed, reaching for the ground. That creates tension down that back side or down that front side, and then helps you snap back into that swing. After your 3 core swings, you'll go to 3 knee to chest, feet still together, toes still pointed, and it's that same backwards C. So once we start tucking knees in at the top, people tend to want to let their knees stay bent in the back. We have to think knees bent here, and then as we come back down, we get long again. And then you'll finish up with 3 toe to bar, still keeping those toes together, still trying to hit that same backward C in the bottom. If you're not quite ready to get toes all the way to the bar, we'll still go 3 core swings, and then we'll go 6 knee to chest, just getting progressively bigger on each of those knee to chest. If you have any shoulder issues, remember you don't want to kip, so let your coach know, and we'll give you a strict scaling option. 4 sets of that today, just testing out the waters here. So keep good technique, but take breaks as needed. And we'll see you back soon for our Metcon.